absolute best.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, could be Wayne.
I think I got my swagger back. Oh.
I love it, baby.
Them orange britches. Something about them orange britches.
Tennessee wins! By Tennessee to one Jennings. Jennings makes the catch.
Ball hit high in the air into right field. Going back is Sayre. And Tennessee can say hello, win column. A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. You can't draw it up any better.
We just won a basketball game, and we're very happy right now. McGrath for the win. He got it. If you don't like college football and you watch this one, I'm not sure what your problem is.
Ready to get to do and welcome into more important issues. It is Thursday, July 17th. It has been a long, hot week. A very Monday, Thursday for me. I don't know about you, Landon.
Monday through Thursday? Thursday?
No. Today, Thursday was a very Monday for me.
Oh, okay.
For you. But actually someone called in and said a happy Monday to me, and I had to really think for a second to know if they had just been having a similar week to myself or if it was, in fact, Monday. So
I think if somebody would have done that to me, I would have been like, it's time for me to take the rest of the week off because I cannot take it to be Monday.
Right. Yeah. Hey, we made it through almost a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We're good. We're almost there. We're fine.
Golf tomorrow?
Golf tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah.
That is.
Forgot to tell my wife about tomorrow's golf.
Yeah, some people are not in the know about tomorrow. That'll be a surprise. But we just incriminated ourselves. I was just going to say you invited me. Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh.
To play tomorrow night.
Gotcha.
I think we just go with that story, and if they find this, we'll just be like, oh, we just wanted to test if you were listening to the show.
Well, I'm already out. Well, I couldn't do it because, I have to pack my clubs.
So they're already. Does she know they're in the garage? Has she seen them?
Yeah, they are in the garage.
Does she know they're in the garage?
She already knows that I'm playing tomorrow.
Oh, she does know now.
Yeah. She's not.
Oh, you already. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be fine then.
Yeah.
I'll lie about it. Long week, and I'm also in the market for a second job currently. I blame Austin White for this one, Landon.
Okay.
I'm sure you saw his TikTok struggles this week. Are you aware of what happened? Our boy may have set him back a couple bands. There was a day earlier this week, or maybe this weekend, that he left the sprinklers on all night.
Yikes.
Yesterday, turned mine on for the morning because overseeded, trying to get some grass in the backyard, some bare spots. Left for work. They've been running for an hour because golly, I've got to figure out what's going on with my water pressure. But anyways, so because I had to move it around quite a bit. They're going for an hour. About noon, I text some people in my family, I'm like, can anybody run by? And no one can. I'm like, I think I turned them. I'm pretty sure I turned them off. Like, I don't normally leave them on. It's not usually pretty good about that. So I'm like, no big deal. They're probably off. I'm probably overthinking it. Got home from work at 5. And it ran for 10 hours. 11 if you count the hour before. So I will be broke this month. I'm sweating that bill. Good news is my water pressure sucks, so maybe I didn't use that much. I don't know.
What about your backyard? Yeah. Is it just a mud hole?
No. Dude, it's so dry.
Okay, good.
It's already greening up where it was running all day.
Maybe not a bad idea. Depending on what the bill looks like, I might try it.
That bill's gonna hurt. That bill is, and I'm probably scared. Boss at work, I was like, I haven't even told you about my $1 million mistake yet. He's probably thinking I cost him $1 million for that split second. Yeah, I'm just rich like that. I can just waste resources finite resources like that. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you took it from like Hardee's. They
That
like
would be
charge
awesome.
Hardee's instead of you.
Actually, this might not be a bad idea to just run a hose from there from now on.
Yeah. Or just blame it on them. Be like, hey, this isn't me.
Yeah, they took my water this month.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some guy on a Hardee's hat out here playing with my spigot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to tell you. Take it up with them. Yeah, that hurts. Thought I'd share. That's my stupidity.
It could be worse.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They could have imagine if it would have
Flooded my
flooded your
yard.
whole. Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah, thank God I did that in July.
Or went flooded your basement. That would have been bad.
I got a sump pump down there, baby. Don't worry. No, yeah, it for sure could have been worse. So.
You should have called me.
So again, thought about it when no one in my family could do it. I took that as a sign. I was like, you remember, you're good.
Okay.
I made a mistake several times. Yeah, it hurts. I don't know.
All right.
Survive in advance.
Yep.
Survive in advance. Nothing I can do about it.
Nope. Can't worry about it.
Be broke.
When do you get your bill?
End of July.
Can we do an opening of the bill on the show?
Yeah, and it's normally it's not bad. It's electric and water all in one. It's normally not too bad.
Okay. In
fact, I thought just based on my water usage, because I don't know how closely you look at your water bill. I look at usage as well. And I was like, man, I feel like I'm using a lot of water for one person here. But my bill is so cheap, I don't know for sure. So that will not be the case. I am curious how many gallons it's going to say I used. That'll be scary.
Yeah, let's do an opening on the show. I'd love to see that.
You want me so wait to open it?
Yeah. I don't know if you could do that anxiety wise, but if you can.
Yeah. Well, I know it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
I've already started an OnlyFans. Please follow me, subscribe. I said that to my brothers. I said I was selling my body last night to pay this water bill, and they're like, "You found someone to do that?" And I was like, "Not the people you want to." Just know that.
Yeah. So Caleb's in the hole, so we got to do some ad reads to make up for
get
that.
me out of here.
Guys, go check out our good friends at VIP Play. This episode is sponsored by our good friends over there at VIP Play. Just a great sports betting app. It is open week, and they are doing an open championship sweepstakes for a $250 gift card. You can enter in by placing a bet on any pool for the Open all the way through Sunday's final round. So go do that. Get a chance to win that $250 gift card. And if you bet $5, you'll get $100 in bonus bets. If you use promo code MORETN, again, that's MORETN, bet $5, get $100 in bonus bets. Go check them out. Just great people over there. And gambling problem, call 1-800-889-9789. You must be 21 and located in Tennessee to bet.
Do it.
There you go. That might have paid for your water bill. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a couple more to pay for it.
Yeah. Maybe just hit it 4 or 5 times during this episode.
Right.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, let's do a little. I know we did the baseball one, the Tony Vitello era starting lineup. I thought we could start with the offense of the Josh Heupel era. We're in the deep into summer, so we need something to fill some content. I feel like this is a cool. I have mine. I don't know if you made your entire one.
Yes, I was gonna. I'm looking through to make sure. I was gonna have probably at least one backup at a few positions.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a draft. It can just be.
Yeah. No, I figured we'd have a ton of crossover, and I mean we should.
Yeah.
Just the way it goes. But yeah, I think I've got all 11, my starting 11, and then I threw a second running back in there for different formations. You know,
I also have a second running back, so let's just do that. I think you should have two running backs.
I've got a fourth receiver, but I've got a tight end as well. I've actually got 2 tight ends, so we can go 2 tight end sets. We can go 5 wide, 4 wide. Like we can bring in the backfield. Like I've got options.
Okay, cool. Well, let's start with the obvious, and that's at quarterback.
Yeah, Nico.
I was thinking Joey Aguilar. Already, I've seen enough. I saw him almost throw in a hype video, so I'm all in.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, Hendon Hooker. That's duh. Running back. I feel like this is probably going to be the same too. I have 2. Yeah, I'll let you go.
I went Dylan Sampson as my first, and Jalen Wright as my second.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, those 2 were 1,000-yard rushers.
I thought there was a chance for like maybe I don't know. I mean, they're very comparable. I thought maybe there's a chance you went right one.
No, I think I went. I mean, SEC Player of the Year. That's just
sure. Some could argue he was so good he limited our offense. We just wanted to hand it off to him more.
Yeah, and if you're thinking about like a limited offense, I mean, imagine if you didn't have Dylan Sampson there to kind of carry the load. So
yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
But yeah, I'm gonna go them 2. I think they're drafted. Were they both drafted in the 3rd round?
That sounds right for right, but I can't remember.
Yeah. One to the Dolphins, one to the Browns. Yeah, just really. I mean, both home run threats. I think Jalen Wright was probably more of a home run threat, but Dylan Sampson just so dynamic and just when you needed an extra yard, he was there to go get one.
And like that 2022 LSU mistake, which ended up working out okay, sucked. But it didn't feel like he had any just like glaring mistakes after that. It was crazy. Like that was his freshman year. And then it felt like he played super clean football. He had some fumbles here, but like overall.
It was like every first drive he'd have a fumble.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I figured that. I honestly think we're gonna have almost identical, if not identical.
Yeah. And I was thinking Hendon Hooker. I mean,
there's no question.
No question. I mean,
don't even try to think it.
No. But I'm just saying, like, he was so good that I don't know, it made
good people look not good.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. He just meant so much to the program at that time. Like,
well, I think we're looking at a guy that just ended up being a really, really good fit for Josh Heupel's offense as well. Not a guy that was recruited by Josh Heupel. And he just ended up having the right set of skills and the right football IQ mindset for a Josh Heupel offense.
And that's what gives me a little bit of hope for Joey Aguilar. And not that he's going to be
recruited by Josh Heupel.
Well, I'm saying
like,
it can be fit. Because, I mean, let's not –
yeah.
I mean, Hendon Hooker wasn't phenomenal at Virginia Tech. He got benched at Virginia Tech, makes it to Tennessee. I don't really know how even that – it was kind of out of nowhere. He transfers to Tennessee. He wasn't great in the spring game, was conservative with the football, and that's why he didn't win the job over Joe Milton. And then he comes in after Joe Milton gets hurt and just balls out. I think you're absolutely right. It just felt like the perfect storm. Tennessee needed somebody to just kind of be the face of the program. And here is this guy that no one expected to be. And it was off to the races after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
agreed.
I'm not saying Joey Aguilar could be Hendon Hooker, but maybe it's a perfect storm. And I just think every quarterback in this system, like whoever's going to be the starter is going to be fine. I think we need to give Josh Heupel a little bit of benefit of the doubt with quarterbacks.
Yeah, I would agree. And I think it's fair to have concerns about Joey Aguilar. And really, I mean, I guess that entire quarterback room as a whole.
Yeah, whoever it is.
Right.
All right, let's go a little wide receiver.
Yeah. Who's your ex? Who you going with?
I'm gonna go Cedric Tillman.
It's kind of one that got obviously a good taste of him in 21. Really missed him in 22. But I mean, how can you not?
Oh yeah, he was so good in 21.
Which I will say, I did 4 receivers, and I did go Ramel Keaton as my 4th.
Okay. Who's your third?
So my slot is Jalen Hyatt.
Okay.
And then my Z is Bru McCoy.
Okay, so we are a little different.
Okay. Let's argue. Who do you have?
So I have Cedric Tillman, I have Jalen Hyatt. I also have Velus Jones. And I know he was a slot, but I'm putting him, he had 800 yards.
Sure.
In 2021.
That's like removing Jawan Jennings though from the field. That's the equivalent of what you've done.
But I can put Bru at 4 if we're going 4 wide receivers.
Yeah, but he's not on the field very often.
Yeah. I mean, I just think
your
go get it guy is Cedric Tillman.
Velus was there for me. And Ramel Keaton a little soured, obviously, in 23. But, I mean, the year he had stepping in for Tillman in 22 kind of just sold me on him. I'll even spot you. I would, if I maybe think about it more, he's definitely no farther back than 5 for me. But I may slide him into that 4th spot. Didn't it just feel like it was never quite right? Maybe you're doing the right thing by moving him out wide. Maybe that's what it takes. Get him on the end, one-on-one a lot. Yeah, maybe you're right.
What you did with Jalen Hyatt is you could put him in motion and get the matchup you wanted. I think putting either one of those guys in motion and getting a matchup that you want, I think would be fun to watch.
Sure.
And you also have your red zone target and Cedric Tillman over there. So I understand Bru McCoy was great blocking wise. I mean, we're probably not going to block very well on the perimeter, but we're going to be open.
I'm not leaving my man Bru. I
wouldn't have either, but he changed his number.
Yeah, I want the number 15 Bru.
Okay.
For sure. Yes, Bru McCoy is your go get it guy. That's part of his duties is to go get the football. But I mean, yeah, it's not Velus speed. Don't mishear me. I'm like, oh, you got another fast guy there. It's different speeds.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy could run by people. He could catch and get yards, whether he was already behind someone or if he had to go around or through someone. Like he could get yards at the catch. And I think don't mishear this as a misrepresentation of who Cedric Tillman was, because go look at that Pitt game. You could literally just throw the ball up to him and he would go get it. But Bru McCoy is very much the guy that, like, I don't know where or how he's going to get this. I'm not exactly sure what route he's running here, but my eyes are going to 15 and I'm throwing the football there. And Bru McCoy's going to catch it because that's what Bru McCoy does.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I just went a little different.
Yeah.
So, all right. That's our 3 wide receivers. Tied in. I think we could be.
Our two, if you have a second. That might be different.
I just have one.
Okay. Is it Princeton Fant?
It's Miles Kitselman.
See, I think you're wrong about that one too.
Do you?
I like Miles Kitselman. Princeton Fant just.
Well, I need to block out.
Really,
I have Velus Jones, so I need a guy that's blocking out on the perimeter.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going Princeton, or I'm going Miles Kitselman.
Princeton Fant could do that. I mean, he was so versatile. He ended up being so versatile. I mean, I had a fullback in here if I needed one.
Miles Kitselman, same thing.
Sure, yeah, he is. Yeah, he hadn't thrown or rushed for a touchdown.
He did.
Did he rush for one?
I think he did.
Okay, he hasn't thrown for one, so I have that.
Was it against Georgia? Maybe I'm crazy.
No, I mean, they lined him up there a lot, so it's possible for sure. That's interesting then because I
He had
did
1 touchdown.
I did balance this out. Obviously, Princeton Fant was a threat downfield, but I balanced out my second with a more of a downfield threat, not as much blocking. I went McAllen Castles for my second.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like if we go 5 wide and I want to keep a big body in the game, I'm going McAllen Castles.
Okay.
Even though Josh Heupel doesn't know 5 wide exists
as an air raid.
We get accused as an air raid often, and he doesn't know what 5 wide is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Would you have McAllen? Would you have McAllen, or would you have Fant too for your tight end? Or is there another name that I'm leaving out because you also have Jacob Warren in there that had potential for me?
No, I think I would go Princeton Fant too.
And I just want you to know this is just the 2022 team, pretty much, by the way, for me.
Well,
in fact, my entire offensive line is 2022.
It's going to be completely different for defense because it can't be 2022.
Buddy. It's actually just the defense that played against South Carolina in 2022.
How many yards did McAllen Castles have?
That's a great question, Landon, that I don't know the answer to.
Because I looked at that between Kitzelman and Princeton Fant. Kitzelman did have more receiving yards and more touchdowns. So that's what made me think. And I mean, he's a pretty high rated guy on NCAA.
Yeah, but also look at the wide receivers around each of them too. One had to be used more often.
That's true. Well, we also didn't have Hendon Hooker to throw him the ball either.
Correct. Wow, Kitzelman only had 283. But he had 5 touchdowns. So we went to him when it mattered. I would have guessed he had at least 400, 500. Yeah, he averaged 12 yards per catch. But yeah, only 283 yards. I would have guessed way more. Wow.
Castles?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Kitzelman.
No.
Okay.
McAllen Castles. Didn't you ask how many he had, or am I losing?
Yeah. That's what I asked. Okay. I thought you said Kitzelman, though.
No.
Okay. So, I mean, it's pretty average. Like, whoever your tight end
kind of interchange them.
Yeah, it's probably going to be around the same thing. I don't know. I like what I'm seeing. I mean, I expect a big year from Miles Kitzelman. Maybe at the end of the year, we're talking about Ethan Davis being it.
Maybe. I mean, this is crazy, too. Jacob Warren only had 191 yards. He had 4 touchdowns, though, in 2023. I didn't realize how much we went to our tight ends and scoring plays. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. I think this one is definitely going to be the same right tackle.
Yeah, Darnell Wright. I mean, it's without a doubt. if you leave him out, you're banned forever. I mean, you
don't even need a second guy. It's.
I'm shocked you're breathing right now. I thought you'd be too dumb to breathe if you didn't pick. All right. I mean, it'd be great. I'd love to hear that argument. Actually.
Yeah.
Maybe that one guy that was like randomly wanted to come in here and talk about why Michael Jordan was or wasn't the best basketball player of all time.
I thought it was.
Seems like an easy argument to levy forward, but okay, yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Right guard.
Again, 2022, Spraggins.
Yeah, I think you have to go with Spraggins. How long he was. I mean, he's basically been. I mean, Josh Heupel has basically had the same offensive line for his whole tenure, almost, up until this year.
Yeah.
Center, that's easy.
Oh, yeah.
Cooper
Mays.
Yep. Left guard.
I went Jerome Carvin.
I did too. Yep.
Going to 2022 again.
Yep. Who'd you go left tackle?
So I went 2022, and I wasn't sure I went with Gerald Mincy, but I was like, was it Jeremiah Crawford? Was he because it seemed like the year started with Mincy, and then Crawford kind of became the mainstay there. So I don't know which one of those two in 2022. I went with Mincy.
Okay.
But it might be Crawford. I don't know.
I went with somebody different.
Okay. Did you
I
go?
went Cade Mays.
Okay.
In 2021.
It's
crazy. He was left tackle, and then this year he's probably going to be the starting center for the Panthers.
He was a guard at Georgia.
Yeah.
And I think he was a guard.
He's been a guard in the NFL
Tennessee.
basically his whole entire time.
Right.
But he did play left tackle in 2021.
Yeah. What oars do you have?
What?
Oars.
Oars, ton.
Yeah. It's lit. My depth chart litter with oars.
Yeah. D. Williams. Still don't know what he plays other than be a punt returner.
Yeah, put him on offense.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's think of a random who we thought would be really good and didn't turn out. Jimmy Callaway is one for me.
That was the first name that popped in my head.
Yeah, Jimmy Callaway, I thought was.
Which Jimmy was it that threw the punch at Akron and never saw him again?
That's Jimmy Callaway.
I thought it was Callaway. Holiday was already gone at that point, wasn't he?
Yeah, where did he end up? I think Jimmy Callaway's still playing at Louisville or something. I don't know.
I just knew you can't be that far on the depth chart. Throw a punch.
Yeah.
And then I turned to you and said it because I was sitting up with you about the game was so out of hand at that point. I moved up to sit with you, and I was like, "Yep, that's the last we'll see of that guy."
It was, and he had like a big. Was it at Florida? He had a big touchdown run.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
It was one game. He caught like a screen pass and took it to the house, and that's like the only play I remember of Jimmy Callaway.
See if he even scored a touchdown in 2022. Oops. What's happened here?
It might have been Akron. He might have done that on the next possession, just punched somebody.
He didn't have any touchdowns. It might have been, was it 2021 maybe?
Maybe.
Holiday had a touchdown in 2022. But I doubt it was a long one. I think it's no, it's not telling me what his long is. I mean, he had 6 catches for 106 yards. So maybe Holiday?
No, this was Callaway. I remember Holiday. Holiday scored on like a slant and took it to the house.
I know he threw those.
He had one touchdown. Jimmy Callaway had one touchdown in 2021.
Okay. Usually it'll tell me. Yeah,
Who's
for
somebody
84.
else?
It was against Pitt. So he was the one that I thought that was Bayless the whole time. I almost said Bayless scored on a screen against Pitt. It was Callaway. I know, yeah. It was a little like one of those little like almost like pop and picks that we run with where the slot will go out and block.
Yeah.
It was one of those. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was Bayless the whole time. My apologies.
I thought Walker Merrill was going to be good too.
Yeah, and you didn't even credit my response of you going after my man Signetti, and we've got freaking Walker Merrill on Austin Peay's roster. Why would you ever want that? I mean, that's dangerous. And then I'm blanking on the coach's name now, that coach there when Austin Peay came to Neyland. Scotty, right? Scotty?
Mm-hmm.
Grown man go by Scotty. Where is he? Because he left Austin Peay. Oh, he went to UTEP. I was thinking he went to a bigger job than that.
Yeah, because we face him the next year, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And somebody was acting like we were going to lose to him because freaking Scotty Walden was coaching him.
Scotty. I think if you're a grown man going by Scotty, you have to say it like that.
Scotty doesn't know. Yeah, whatever. I'm not a fan of him.
No, I'm out.
Dude, he played. I'm on his Wikipedia because I was seeing where he went. He played at schools that you could never convince me were in the state or were in the United States. He also played at 3 different colleges.
Good for him.
Sure.
3-9 last year. Pretty solid. All right, let's SEC Media Days. Is SEC Media Days kind of the most overhyped thing of all time? Or there's just no juice behind it at all?
Not for right now.
Especially Tennessee-wise, like there's just nothing.
Right.
Like we all know what Josh Heupel is saying and whatever. But even maybe it's just this year more than recent years that there just feels like Tennessee is just under the radar.
Yeah, and most of the time I'm able to watch them, listen to them. And I haven't been able to, so I'm so disconnected from it that I don't even know if I call it overhyped because I haven't been able to be involved with the hype at all.
Yeah.
No, I mean I do wish it was we're still 2 weeks from camp.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was like the week before.
Yeah.
So you're going right into it. Or all of these all these dudes, I mean, it's just a day trip that they all have private jets they take to Atlanta or when it's Birmingham. They just need to do it during camp. And you just give the team a day off the day you show up. Everybody needs a day off every once in a while.
Right. Yeah, I just wasn't really a lot to it. I mean, we knew Josh Heupel was going to be asked about the quarterback competition, obviously Nico and all that other stuff. I thought the one kind of quote that was out there, and you kind of have to say it in a roundabout, but I do think it is. You're just no matter who the quarterback is, they're going to be compared to Nico. Either from Nico from last year at Tennessee or Nico from this year at UCLA. Like it's just always going to be compared. But his quote was, "It's never about who's not in your building, but about who's in your building." So I just thought that was interesting to not really to address it, but not really to address it at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't Nico stuff.
Yeah.
He did. I know it's going to be a talking point. I'm sure somehow we'll end up playing them in a meaningless bowl game because that's just how it works out.
Right. You think they make a bowl game?
I think they should automatically play Tennessee in whatever bowl game we play in.
Okay. The trade bowl, quarterback trade bowl.
Yeah. I would like to hear Joey Aguilar's perspective on transferring to Tennessee, like unfiltered. Just what was that like? Like as soon as he heard Nico was coming, was he like, I might as well call Tennessee now? They need a starter. Or how that all kind of unraveled. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, as soon as Nico left, you're kind of like, all right, well, who's in the portal? You look at like the portal rankings and you're like, shit. And then I guess, yeah, Joey Aguilar is probably your best bet.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. He did say it's going to be an open quarterback competition, which it kind of has to be.
Kind of have to say it, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it has to be to an extent. Again, you can go in with who you want your one to be in mind. But I think it would be unfair to this team to not give everybody a fair shake at it, at least through if it's a glaring gap after practice one, yeah, give that guy more reps, whether you name him or not.
Mm-hmm.
But they've never had Joey Aguilar participate in practice. They shouldn't know for sure. If they do know for sure that Joey Aguilar is a guy, in my opinion, that says a lot about the guys behind him. Not in a good way. Not necessarily George McIntyre because he's a freshman, but still.
Yeah.
You went out, you actively recruited him for years. You scouted him, you wanted him in your system. He should have a fair shake at it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Joey Aguilar is older, like he is experienced, even though it is at a lower level. The guy's gonna be 24. Is he 24 already?
Shoot, you might be able to rent a car.
My man's old. I mean, we're talking about Stetson Bennett and Hendon Hooker a couple years ago. Hey, we got the same guy. 24.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, he has no draft leverage yet if you're a baseball player. He's like, no. Yeah, I do think you have to say that. But everybody's just giving it to Joey Aguilar. And I think it's going to be Joey Aguilar, but like, it would be kind of cool if Jake Merklinger just like, nah, I got this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's right now who I'm probably rooting for the most because it's just one of those things. Like, as soon as he left, everyone kind of in the locker room looked to him. Like, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right now, you're our starter. So, I'm not saying like I think he's going to be great. That's why I'm rooting for him. Just like the way everything unfolded, I'm kind of rooting for him.
And going back to that Hendon Hooker, I mean, he did not look good in the spring game, and neither
Right.
did Jake Merklinger, and everybody kind of wrote him off, and he ended up being the best option for Tennessee down the road. So even if he's not the starter against Syracuse, I mean, it's not like the Nico thing where it's clear cut, like this is our guy. If somebody struggles, I think you have to go to somebody else.
Yeah, someone mentioned that. Barrett thinks it'll be all three at some point in the season.
God.
I hope not. That'll be a tough, long season.
Yeah, that'd be rough. I mean, I'm sitting here. I can't wait for football season. That would make me want it to get over with pretty fast.
Yeah, because they're not gonna pull a guy that's winning.
Yeah, that's like the Nico thing. He was struggling a little bit, but it's like, who do you? Gaston Moore goes in there and throws a pick. So, I mean, you weren't going to go with anybody else.
Yeah.
He was also asked about, and I think this is the key to Tennessee this season. He was asked about like the first half struggles and not scoring. And he was like, I mean, we got to work to start fast again. I mean, and that was the difference between 2022 season from 2023, 2024 is like Tennessee just didn't have those fast starts. Yeah, a lot of people want to be like, well, we weren't just like running wide open anymore. I mean, from what I saw, there was a lot of people open. We just couldn't hit them.
Yeah, and going back to the fast start thing, part of it, I just want some first quarter overs. You know what you do after that, that's your business. But give me some first quarter overs. I want to hit some first quarter overs.
And it also didn't seem like when Tennessee would miss on one of those deep balls, it felt like the drive, like we should just punt after that. It just felt like the drive was just shot. It was so demoralizing. But in 2022, like Hendon Hooker wasn't 100%. They did like get back. I don't think it was so much of a worry where you have to hit on those plays. It was just cool you did. But in the last couple of years, it felt like it's been kind of if you don't do it, like the offense is going to struggle.
Right. Yeah.
Start fast. I mean, that was the funnest thing to take Tennessee's over in the first quarter. And now we have to take the under in the first half.
And the defense you have now, you score in the first quarter of the Arkansas game, you win. No doubt in my mind, you win.
Screw that trip.
I'm not saying score 14, score 21 in the first half. Score some.
Yeah.
Score a point.
Mm-hmm. I meant to ask you this when we were doing wide receivers. Dante Thornton kind of close for you? Did he even cross your mind?
No, but he probably should have.
Yeah. I was just
curious. The guys in front of him, maybe. I mean, he's up there.
Yeah,
he's probably
right
six.
there in that next tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else from media day besides Eli Drinkowitz? Just, I mean,
I didn't see it.
Oh, he made a joke about. He's like, I'm not here to talk about the Epstein files.
Nice.
Is
he on the list?
That's what maybe.
Why doesn't he want to talk about it?
Yeah. I mean, I think that was probably a joke of the Shane Gillis thing, but also like as nerdy and dorky as you are, you kind of give off those same vibes.
I'm not saying he's on the list. I'm just saying it's real weird that he doesn't want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sounded like someone else we know that might be on the list that is also not wanting to talk about it.
Yeah, I thought he stood on business. So I mean,
that's a good point.
Is he not wanting
to? Point, Landon.
Mm.
I think he needs to at least come out and say for sure whether his name is on the Epstein list or not. Because right now it's pretty murky waters there.
I mean, I could send one photo of him.
And I mean, there's a lot of pictures of him with people under the age of 18. He's got a ton in his contacts.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of unanswered questions that we need from Eli Drinkowitz. And what's he got in all those cargo pockets?
Yeah, that was
concerning.
Yeah, like the camo cargo shorts and wrapping your legs around another guy like that.
At least he was of age. That's a point his direction.
Do we know though?
Yeah, I think it was an older guy. Which is also point taken away from him.
Weird.
That being a grown man. Point given, point taken from Eli Drinkowitz there.
Yeah.
But it's a net zero, so that's good. Yeah, I've got a lot of questions.
Yeah, cargo shorts and flip flops are crazy. That's a crazy.
They were like cargo. I mean, I guess they're technically shorts, but they were well below the knees. They're borderline capris. And I get wanting to be comfortable, but that's a bridge too far.
Yeah. He also wanted a 30-team playoff.
Why 30? How do you get to that number?
I don't know. He's like, just think about it, guys. 30 teams, 30 fan bases. I'm like, okay, we get 30. Like, why the hell would we want to do that? So
yeah,
you
but
might have a chance.
Did he account for the fact that if you have like a team like Kentucky, if they ever made the playoffs, well, that's basketball season. So that's 30 teams, 29 fan bases at that
point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Or if Missouri ever made the playoff and Tennessee fans didn't say a bad word about them, then that's again 30 teams, 29 fan bases. And if Kentucky's in it, that's 30 teams, only 28 fan bases.
Okay.
And then what about the likes of USC? If USC, Kentucky, and Missouri all make the playoff, we're down to 27 fan bases.
I mean, if we get to 30, we might as well just do the whole damn thing and 64 it up. 68 it up, whatever.
There needs to be not just a documentary, there needs to be a study on how Pete Carroll got Southern California to give a rip about USC. I mean, that's remarkable. Yeah, winning cures all, but I'm not convinced if Lincoln Riley started winning that people would care out there.
No. I mean, I get like he was up there. Not a lot to talk about. His team is atrocious, and he was just trying to make, I guess, a headline. But 30 teams, I mean, I know he's nerdy, but that is the dumbest response I've ever heard.
Also, why not just 32 at that point?
Yeah. Make it even, man. $30 teams, 30 fan bases, 30 bands, 30 ADs, 30 head coaches. Ugh. Yeah, that guy sucks. Is he your most hated SEC coach currently of any sport? I don't know if he's my most hated, but I think he's
annoying. Yes.
Yeah, the most irrelevant.
Well, it's hard to argue that. We just did like a 5-minute segment on him.
Sure.
He's annoying.
He makes Shane Beamer look not that bad.
I think I hate Brian Kelly the most. I disavow him the most because he's killed people.
Yeah, he's killed people. Yeah.
Dude, how sick would it be though if he just got teardrop tattoos? Just leaned into it.
I wish some media member needs to not care about the credentials anymore and just ask the question. Do you enjoy killing people?
Yeah. No, it needs to be. And is the scissor lift your favorite way to do it? Or is that just luck of the draw?
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to ride in a storm?
Trey, that's a good one, bringing up Hugh Freeze. Kind of forgot about him because he's been so quiet sucking at Auburn. Been nice.
Yeah. I think, though, and not any sport, I think, like, I hate Tim Corbin.
Tim Corbin's up there for sure, but he hasn't been responsible for the murder of anybody that I'm aware of. So yeah. I'm going to put Brian Kelly above him.
I was about to make a terrible joke. I'm so glad I didn't. But
well, you got to do it now.
I was going to say, are we sure he didn't kill one of the Vandy whistlers?
Okay, yeah. Possible. I don't think there's anyone else out there that I despise. Despise.
Yeah. Yeah, not really. I don't love Shane Beamer. I think he's a weirdo.
I'm not a big Kirby fan. And speaking of the media calling people out, I really wish the media would call out Kirby Smart pretending that people don't pick his team to win. It's crazy that no one has been like, Coach, where are you finding people that are predicted to go 8-4, 9-3, 10-2? Because everywhere we look.
Yeah.
What does he think the preseason ranking means when they come out and he's at the top?
Sir, you're number 3 in the country.
Since Saban's left, I think they've had like the best projected value of any team year over year. There was some article about ESPN how Josh Heupel's on the list. Yeah. And it's like, wait a minute. This is the guy that's like, no one believed in us. No one thought we could do it. My team did that. Blah, blah. What are we talking about? I'm all for hyping your team up, but you don't have to say that crap to the media too.
Yeah. Did you see the I know we were just talking about Hugh Freeze, but On3 put out the biggest spenders in college football. Did you see that list?
No.
Auburn's 10. Somebody's like, who the hell is Auburn buying?
Yeah.
They're long snappers?
They're spending money on the wrong stuff. Maybe they can put some of that toward a water bill this month.
Yeah. Oh, I know who you hate. You hate Stephen Pearl.
He doesn't count. Assistant coaches don't count. But if his dad decides to make a run for Senate, maybe he has to step in.
Or will it be I think her dad left. Maddie Pruitt's dad.
Sure. I don't know who that is.
She's on The Bachelor.
I thought that might be who it was. I didn't want to say it and be way off. But yeah.
All right. Anything else for SEC Media Days? I don't know why it was Georgia. I didn't even really watch it, but did Georgia get asked about all their arrests? Like, can somebody just balls up and ask?
It's not like it's a new thing. It's not a new phenomenon.
I know you're talking about how you're so doubted and 8-3, but let's try to have less arrests than wins this year. How about that?
Right. And I'm not hating, like calling it the Fulmer Cup is fine. A lot of problems under Phil Fulmer. But after the problems with Georgia over the span of 2 head coaches, it should be rebranded to the Bulldog Cup. Because that's more than just a coach. That's institutional, man. It's just it's bred into these people. The AI videos of Georgia football players and cops are awesome.
Yeah. I did see where Georgia, I guess it was after this like biggest spender in college football, which Tennessee's number 9 on that list. Hey, spend it, baby. You got to spend it. Kirby is smart was like, yeah, we're focused more on relationships than money. And I'm like, you think all those 5 stars coming to Athens, Georgia for free? Also, what relationships? Because you are doing a terrible job of relationships with the police department down there.
Some of those cops got to hate arresting them.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe they're all, I don't know, maybe they're all.
It's just a game at this point.
Maybe they're bringing in all 4 of
them
something to police the area. I don't know.
Did you see Sam Pendleton's helmet or his face mask?
No. No way.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. I didn't even know they made those anymore.
Honestly, like if he has a good year, he's probably on my list just because of the face mask alone.
Okay. He did wear it at Notre Dame. I was like, I think he had that one at Notre Dame.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He did. Okay. You think it's his own? You think he had to bring it from home?
I don't know. This person making it probably had to be 100.
Like, I don't even know what this bar is.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Oh my gosh, his little headshot, his Tennessee headshot. Look it up. It rocks. Oh, that's a neck on him. Jeez. Holy crap. Dude, what do you think that measures?
I don't know. He liked our tweet today. Should we get him on the show?
If we can measure his neck, pull up his headshot. Go to the Tennessee football roster.
Oh, dude, that's a neck.
Dude, that thing is humongous. I don't even know if that can function like a normal neck. Like, he can't turn, right? Or does it function beyond a human neck? Is he like an owl?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I love this guy.
That's the opposite of no neck. That's all neck.
He's a redshirt sophomore?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Ooh. 2 more years?
Dude, that neck's going to be ginormous by the time he gets down at Tennessee.
Oh, gosh.
So he weighs 310. That neck's got to weigh at least 87 pounds.
Oh, we can get 3 more years with Pendleton.
Yeah.
I'm so in. I'm all in on Sam Pendleton.
Yeah, all you had to do was show me this headshot.
Yeah, that rocks. All right. I thought I saw something else today. Yeah, I did see this. Kansas Jayhawks. Did you see their end zones?
No.
Corn.
I guess that's sick. I don't know.
I just think it would be really cool if it was like Nebraska. I feel like Kansas is.
They grow corn in Kansas.
It'd be real corn. Yeah, I know they do, but I just feel like I don't know.
Did they get a new stadium this year? Or have they done like an addition or something?
Maybe.
I just played them NCAA, and they looked very different.
They have those end zones.
I didn't pay attention. Wasn't in them a lot. I'm at Fresno State, and buddy, they suck.
Were you shocked of the guys that Tennessee took? The SEC Media Days?
No, but I'm also trying to think like
Who else?
Yeah, who else would they take?
I thought Joshua Josephs might be one. I know they probably would have taken Jermod McCoy if he wasn't injured, but that's all the questions he would get.
That's pretty much all the questions they got anyways.
Yeah. Deshaun Bishop I thought would have been a good one. I don't know how like great he is with media, but a really cool story.
Yeah. No, I mean I think the group makes sense.
Yeah, I do too.
Bryson Easton, is he a true senior? How old is he?
I think this is his 5th year.
Okay. So been here though for 5 years.
Yeah, he was part of that
Kitzelman, they've all talked about him being the leader.
Trio.
That's crazy.
He played middle linebacker. And now he's playing a 3 technique. And he's like 310. That's insane. All right, let's get to a little baseball. Before we do that, guys, go check out Hovey Dry Goods, hoveydrygoods.com. Use promo code MORE for 15% off that first purchase. Got great hats, great people over there, so go check them out. Again, use that promo code MORE, 15% off that first purchase. Our little baseball. Yeah. I know the last time we were talking, the draft was going on. Didn't get to the end, but Tennessee did end up having 9 guys drafted in the MLB draft. 8 of those went in the first 3 rounds, and Tony Vitello was front and center on the MLB network. I mean, just that alone, having 4 guys drafted in the first round, 9 guys total. Tony Vitello's, all over your screen, and he does a great job. It's not just he's there. He does a great job when he does it. I mean, it's the Tennessee baseball draft is pretty much what it was, or at least that's what it felt like on Sunday night. Now, after that, like Tennessee didn't have a whole lot until Cannon Peebles. It was kind of just like trying to get these signees and everybody to campus and stuff like that. But overall, I think Tennessee did a really good job with the draft. I would say they won the draft. In my opinion, they didn't have the most guys drafted, but with guys you got returning, you lost some guys, but maybe some guys you weren't expecting, or maybe it's kind of up in the air that you ended up landing. So, really good stuff. I saw where Liam Doyle, I think he made, was it $7 million? I think is what he signed for, around $7 million. And it was a little bit under slot value, but maybe it was $6 million and $7 million was like the slot value. Little under slot value, but guess what? He doesn't make that kind of money if he doesn't come to Tennessee. And that's reality.
Right.
I mean, Tony Vitello talked about it a little bit. I don't know if you saw that, where he lost 19 pounds of body fat
I didn't see that number. I saw him talking about him slimming down and being able to just throw longer.
He's like,
no, I didn't see that number.
First, Doyle and Coach Q hated each other because he's like, I thought Liam Doyle was going to end up quitting, but he got after it and figured it out and understood it was the best thing for him. And now him and Q are like best friends. So
sounds about right.
Yeah, just electric stuff, and it goes to a really good situation. I think when you're looking, I guess next year, because you can't just look at like, oh, cool, we had that many guys drafted, cool. I mean, it's right next to the it's right into the next year, and I think you knew Still Hall and Billy Carlson, those guys were going to go in the first round and be gone. They were never going to make it to campus. I think Tennessee was kind of optimistic about Schoolcraft and Appenzeller. Schoolcraft was a two-way guy that they kind of figured would go in the first round. If he slipped out of it, he's probably going to end up at campus. Everybody had him projected in like the 20s to the Royals. Once he made it past the Royals, everybody was like, okay, maybe he's coming. And then the Padres just took him at 25, and understandable. I mean, he was a projected first rounder pretty much the entire time. Appenzeller was one that could have been in the first round, maybe second round, kind of borderline there, and doesn't end up going. And then I think the number was high enough. He was okay with going to campus, where somebody just, I forget who it was. I thought I had it somewhere. He went in the 19th round, I think, to the Mariners. They just kind of took him just as a flyer, just to see. But he's heading to campus. Left-hander was the number 22 overall prospect in the country. Henry Ford was a top 75 prospect, doesn't get drafted. I think he was perfectly fine going to campus as well. So when he didn't go in those first three rounds, I mean, Tennessee felt really good about it. And it ends up not getting drafted, so he'll come to campus. I think that's a huge get for Tennessee, not just having a freshman, but having a guy that's a veteran, one of the top players in the portal, making it to campus is huge. Then you had two more signees. You had Ethan Moore, which is a middle infielder. He was the number 94 overall player in the 2026 or 2025 class. He got drafted, I think, in the 18th round, and he was projected to go like that first three rounds, would probably head to campus. But I don't know if his number was just super high, but doesn't end up going where he wanted. So he's going to make it to Knoxville. And then Trent Grindlinger, I think he was going to come to Tennessee regardless, unless somebody just way overpaid. And he was the number 30 overall player as a catcher, and a really good get for Tennessee for a couple years. So looking forward to those signees making it to campus. Also Henry Ford, who is probably going to be one of your best bats in the lineup, if I had to guess. But I think the biggest win, I mean, those are huge wins, but getting Brandon Arvidsson back is massive.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't want to run into the situation last year with you want options with your arms.
Yeah, and a couple weeks ago we're thinking, oh, we have Tegan Coons and we have Braden Krenzel that could be starters, and maybe Anson Siebert, a guy that hasn't pitched yet. I mean, Tennessee had no real options. Did you land Landon Mack, Evan Blanco? Then you get Brandon Arvidsson back, who can start or be a long reliever, whatever you need him to do. So I think that's a huge get for Tennessee. Had 108 strikeouts, 3.84 ERA on only 61 innings pitched. I mean, that's insane what he was able to do in the back half of the season. And looking forward to another year with him and another lefty that you needed. I mean, pretty much all you had. You had Blanco, you had Hindi, and now you have Brandon Arvidsson. So really boost up that bullpen. no matter who's back there. And then you have a ton of options to be your starters on the weekends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Cannon Peebles, here's his name. Late, I think in the 18th round. I think that's right. Something like that. He was like the 522nd pick. Ends up getting drafted, so good for him by the Guardians. But two guys that Tennessee didn't see get drafted was Reese Chapman and Dalton Bargo. And so now you kind of have options where, I know numbers are going to be tight, but if you think one of those guys can help you get back to where you want to get back to, I think you take them. Now, do I think both of them land in Tennessee? Probably not.
Right.
One probably takes a free agent deal, but I would bet one ends up back at Tennessee.
Okay.
So, but you have options, and the thing about them not getting drafted is, hey, you can go talk to them and be like, all right, well, here's what we need, here's what we want, and you just kind of play that game. Somebody asked me, like, who would you rather have back? And honestly, like, with the outfield being as loaded, it's probably Bargo in that regard, but I think I'd rather have Reese Chapman back. I think he has more upside, and that's no offense to Bargo. I just think, like, there is, if you're thinking a guy that who's more likely to play in the MLB someday, it's probably Reese Chapman.
Sure.
So, yeah, we'll see kind of how that works out, but it looks like Tennessee's roster is filling out, and I think a couple weeks ago we're all just like, I mean, where do you go? But you've survived the draft, you've won the portal, and you got some guys back you probably weren't expecting a couple days ago. So,
right.
Looking forward to seeing how it all plays out, especially that weekend rotation. That's going to be a fun competition to see. And you can't have a bad couple outings, because then I think there's somebody knocking on your door to replace you.
Yeah, I was talking to someone about, what's baseball looking like. I was like, I honestly don't know, like, how this team's gonna like finalize out or whatever. But I was like, I feel pretty confident. Like you said, the numbers are there. It should shake out okay, roster wise.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Anything else? I think we did have some baseball questions. You want to go ahead and get to those?
Yeah.
Were you surprised that some of the guys made it to campus? I think Tennessee was working to get Brandon Arvidsson back, so I think that was a huge win. I think Henry Ford was probably 50-50. I think Ethan Moore was kind of a surprise. I think they would love to have Schoolcraft, but I think they would take either one of those lefties in Schoolcraft or Appenzeller. So glad to get at least one of them. So I don't think that you were too surprised. I think Henry Ford was a big one just for next year. I mean, the freshmen, I think some of them are going to have impacts next year for sure, but Henry Ford is going to be somewhere in the middle of your lineup.
Right.
So, was there any guys that Tennessee lost that they'd love to have back? I think Schoolcraft was one of those guys. Mason Estrada, the kid from MIT, I think he was going to go the entire time. Matt Barr, the JUCO pitcher, was going to go probably the entire time. I don't even think he was eligible at Tennessee, if we're being honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the only big one I think losing was Clay Edmondson. I think Tennessee wanted to get him. I mean, they already had him on campus. He was on the show with us. But yeah, I mean, he got an opportunity, and apparently is the number that he wanted. So can't fault the kid. I think that's a guy Tennessee really wanted in their bullpen, or even could start some games.
Right.
Too. So, I think that was
all the questions.
Yeah. Somebody did ask, who is a breakout player for you this football season?
Breakout in football. Ooh. Let's please let it be Joey Aguilar.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe we gotta have better quarterback play. We want to win 9-10 games.
Yeah.
I think Mike Matthews is another popular pick as well. That I think you want to see. Trying to go to the defensive side of the ball too. Boo Carter, I don't know if he's already done it. Do we see a big year from? What are our thoughts on Idris Farouk? I know there are some.
I like that.
I know there's a lot of. How's the best way to phrase it? Like a lot of around him. Like a lot of people like what he brought.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I was talking to someone about how I think our defense is or maybe not. They may not be statistically better, but I think they're going to be more well-rounded. Your linebackers are going to get better. I think your defensive line's going to stay solid. I think your secondary gets better, and I think Idris Farouk will be a part of that. I don't like. I kind of want to go Ricky Gibson, but I feel like he's already broken out, for lack of a better word. I don't know. I like somebody in that secondary, and I guess I got like the only one yet to break out, assuming we get Jamal McCoy back, would be Idris Farouk.
That's a good one. I like that. I'd probably go Braylon Staley. I mean, we were sitting here talking about Jalen Hyatt and Velus Jones. I think there is something to that slot position. So I'm excited to see Braylon Staley take over that role.
Can we get a Chris Braswell breakout too?
That would be sick. He's just kind of – is he a little bit forgotten?
Yeah, I think so, probably.
I think so too. I think everybody's looking at the Mike Matthews, and I mean, you see him in high videos and this and that. You don't see a lot of Chris Braswell, just kind of chilling. Hope that's a –
We need him to be big.
I hope it's a good thing. I'm also going to go I don't know who's opposite of Joshua Joseph, but I would love to see Jordan Ross.
Okay.
Be a dude.
Yeah.
And have that James Pierce type sophomore breakout season.
I like that. I think there's probably someone on the defensive front that has a breakout year too. Like there's probably a name, maybe you've heard it, but someone who like cements themselves.
Yeah. Ethan Davis should be a really good candidate for that. I mean, I know Miles Kisselman's going to be a good tight end, but I think when you're looking at who can be an NFL tight end, Ethan Davis kind of fits that mold athletically. He just got to do it. Absolutely. And a quarterback, maybe you have, let's say Jake Merklinger wins the job. I mean, there's nothing better than a check down to a tight end to help you move the sticks on third down.
I love a tight end involvement.
Yeah.
Make him your number one target, whichever one.
Yeah, Ethan Davis is going to be Tyler Warren. There's my hot take. We just have him out wide, just running go routes. We target our tight ends 10 times a game. Wouldn't that be something? What do you think the most targeted a tight end has been under Josh Heupel in a game? You think more than 3?
At Tennessee,
Yeah.
I'd be shocked at those. I could see 5 in the right situation. Like if you found me a game with 5 tight ends in general or a single tight end.
A single tight end.
I could see 5 being a possibility. And it's just a game where like we ended up with a lot of red zone snaps or third down snaps. But I would be shocked. I wouldn't believe it if it was over 5.
Yeah.
I'd be if it was right at 5, I'd be pretty shocked. But I mean, looking at you had 9 touchdowns between 2 of them last year, like I could see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one of them have a big game. Well, Jack Van Doorslayer had 3 in the spring game, so I think he's well on his way.
I kind of want to look through the 2022 would surprise me because of the wide receivers you had, but I kind of want to look at Princeton Fant splits because I feel like there were some games in there he got targeted a bunch.
Yeah.
And I guess we won't know the full targets because it's just catches that we'd see. Trying to find a game split for him. Maybe not. Oh, game logs. There we go. Five catches against Florida.
Who did?
Princeton Fant, 2022.
Really?
I thought if anybody, it'd be him.
That's crazy. Well, and that's not even targets. That's catches.
That's catches.
Okay.
I don't know if there's another one on there. I think it'd be McAllen Castles.
Yeah, maybe one game.
Yeah. But other than that, he never had more. He had 3 one times. He had 5 one time in 2022, 3 in another, and then after that, it was 1 and 2 per game.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Any stupidities?
Yeah. Hot seat it's a bad week to be the boss, man. Hot seats for the bosses.
Okay.
You can't be just having an affair out in public like that. And I don't know if it was real. Did you read an apology letter from him?
No.
So there was an apology letter, and again, I do not know if it was real. But at the end, it said something about, and I don't think like we're just trying to enjoy a private moment, like pretty much blaming the production and Coldplay on.
Oh,
that.
Bullshit. You can't be in a box loved up with somebody.
You can't have a private moment in public. Those two things are contradictory.
No.
You're going to cheat. Why are you out in public? Why are you at a concert? What are you doing?
Also, like,
Coldplay calling it out. Perfect. Like, they're either shy or having an affair.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, the message or the memes today that, I saw a few that were talking about, man, what a great day it must be to work at wherever the company is.
Oh, yeah. No one's doing a thing today.
I mean, I'm like, what is HR going to say to you today? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the purge at that place.
Yeah. I mean, they've got a heavy petting room, a heavy petting closet. It's the scene from The Office when they're trying to decide. They've got a masturbation closet. I mean, it's crazy over there.
What if it comes out that like they're all like swingers?
I would say that's a good possibility.
Also, like
to be that bold in public,
private moment. I mean, there's people up there that knew them.
Right.
Like you're not.
I guess they probably
by yourself.
What's crazy too is if they don't have that reaction, no one is the wiser. Like there might be some people that like who know them that saw it that were at the concert,
yeah,
but like
no
it
one
doesn't go
posted on
viral.
social media.
Yeah, it does not go viral.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Also, you don't have that reaction if you're not in the wrong.
And it's awesome that Coldplay called it out because you've seen this happen at other sporting events where people just laugh it off. Like I think it goes viral because they call it out.
Yeah. Dude, you can't be going to. I mean, you never know who you're going to run into.
I don't know how you go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Did you
love
see
it.
my tweet today?
I actually saw it right before you hopped on.
That was the first thing I thought about is Butch Jones just hugging Derek Mason from behind.
He was more proud of it though.
Yeah, he wasn't mad the cameras were on him.
No.
Somebody said both picks were definitely taken at a Coldplay concert.
Someone posted a picture of Urban with the co-eds and said, "I'm telling my kids this was a Coldplay concert."
Shout out Coldplay. I mean,
Yeah.
This is the best thing that's happened to them for a while.
Yeah. It's all yellow.
My stupidity was going to be Indiana. Cancels their Virginia. Like Virginia is some powerhouse team. And they pick up Austin P. I mean, that's just terrible.
And what about us dodging Army though? A few years ago. You gonna call that out?
That was just smart. We didn't dodge Virginia. We played them.
Dude, just get off Kurt Signetti's back.
They added games against Kennesaw State and Eastern Illinois.
Tough opponent.
I mean, I get it. Like you're trying to make the college football playoff. I get it, but you already made it. I don't know why you
have to make it again.
I don't know. I mean, do you think you're going to be worse? The field was.
These aren't this year, are they?
This was 27-28.
They don't know what they're going to look like. Transfer portal. I have no idea. College football might not even exist at 2027. The Yellowstone volcano is going to explode. Erupt. I'm sorry, that's a scientific term.
You can't be going around and say, "Google me, I win." When this,
he didn't say who he wins against, Landon. He said he wins,
yeah.
And he's not wrong. You're trying to make an enemy out of a great guy. This isn't Eli Drinkowitz. This isn't Shane Beamer. This is Kurt freaking Signetti.
He's that next tier for me.
The only thing you can hate about him is that without him, Nick Saban wouldn't exist. He'd be working at a gas station somewhere.
I don't like it. Any more stupidities?
No, that's it.
Word. Any more questions? Anything else you want to bring?
Guys, go check out Grade A Grounds. You can get 10% off right now. Use promo code MORE. That's promo code MORE, M-O-R-E, at checkout. GradeAgrounds.com. Fresh, locally roasted grounds. Get a little wake me up in the morning, or maybe something in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Go check out GradeAgrounds.com.
Do it. Also, Roback.com. Use promo code More Important Issues for 20% off that first purchase. Guys, thank y'all for joining us. We'll be back on Sunday talking about whatever else is going on. Probably some football. I think we'll do Josh Heupel era defense. So looking forward to that. It'll probably be a lot of 2024's defense, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see what else we got on the docket on Sunday. Have a great rest of your week. Great weekend. We're bringing the boat in, and we out.